This morning we're with Mike Murray and we're at the Cliffe Museum. It looks like it's going to be a busy day today, Mike.
Hopefully. It's a good start, isn't it? It's a lovely day. It's a year and a month now since we've opened, so we opened in July last year, and so this is our August open day now. We've got plenty of military vehicles have turned up. We've got displays from a number of our local bomb groups. So we've got displays from the 379th bomb group from Kimbolton, and the 457th out of Glatton, and the 92nd who flew from Poddington. So they're all here. So it's lovely to have our local bomb groups around as well. Cliffe Heritage are here, the Peterborough Model Club. We've got a few other people around as well. So we've got lots and lots to see, as well as all of the military vehicles and civilian vehicles. Pre-war civilian vehicles have turned up as well. It looks like it's going to be a cracking day. Lovely weather.
Okay, lovely. Thanks for that. And I'm sure it's going to be a lot busier because this is very early in the morning. So I'm sure it'll be busy. So thanks.
That's all right.
Talk later.
Pleasure as always.
We're in one of the stalls at the moment, one of the stands. We're with a guy called Dan Whitelock. Hi Dan.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing good, thank you.
Yeah, what can you tell us about what you've got here today?
Oh, where do we start? So, I am the UK rep for the 92nd Bomb Group Historical Society.
Yep.
We recently sort of reformed after the old Memorial Association packed up.
Yep.
Probably 4 or 5 years ago. And the whole sort of 92nd was sort of left in limbo, really. So a handful of us that was sort of left over, I suppose. We decided to sort of keep the flame burning.
Yep.
And now we're sort of working with Santa Pod Raceway.
Okay.
Local people.
Yep.
And we've relit the flame for the 92nd and carrying on the legacy now.
Okay.
So what we've got here on display are a few items that they're going to end up in the permanent museum,
Yep.
which is an ongoing project. We're very lucky that we've had the wall mural that was at Duxford since 89-90. So this was painted inside one of the huts.
Okay.
In fact, the hut that was painted, I don't know if you can see on your camera, was here.
Yep.
And it was, an entire wall section was removed. It's about 12 feet by 8 foot.
Yep.
And taken to Duxford, and it's been on display there in one of the hangars for about 30 odd years. And it's coming back home.
Okay.
So we've done a load of fundraising, we've worked with Santa Pod, and that's coming back home to Poddington now.
Okay.
And that's going to be the centrepiece for the new museum.
Yep.
And we can make sure that the boys in 92nd aren't ever forgotten now. So we're out telling a few stories.
There's guys like yourself obviously keeping history alive.
We've got to. What these guys did, it never fails to blow me away.
Oh, absolutely.
We've got a few faces here. You know, we've got Eddie Etzel here. He was only 20 when he went down. 1st of January 45.
Yep.
Ball turret gunner. He's buried in the Netherlands now. This is his grave here. In fact, this is his story here. They're all just so young.
Yeah.
Then we've got the back here. We've got James Cagney opening a bar on base here.
Yeah. Actually, your models that you made.
Yeah, I built these. So this one represents John Morgan. He was our Medal of Honor winner.
Yep.
So this represents his aircraft getting pre-flight checked.
Yep.
For that fateful day. So his aircraft, he was a co-pilot flying with John Campbell. They got hit by Focke-Wulf 190s. Campbell took a 20mm shell on the back of the head. He survived, but he went in a complete state of just,
Yep.
I don't know how you describe it. It's completely crazy.
Yep.
This is John Morgan here. He survived, has his medal.
Okay.
And so So Morgan was physically wrestling with Campbell for the controls of the aircraft.
Yep.
All the oxygen supply to the back end of the aircraft was completely shot away. So the guys in the back passed out, lack of oxygen. The top turret gunner, Ty Weaver, he took a 20mm shell that took his arm clean off.
Right.
He slumped down into the front of the aircraft. Where his arm was gone, there wasn't enough room to get a tourniquet on.
Okay.
So they pulled his chute and bailed him out. He survived. The Germans took him in, patched him up. He survived.
Wow.
Morgan carried on. He got the plane back to England. Campbell sadly died later that day of his injuries, but the crew thought it was evasive action.
Okay.
when they came to, they didn't know what was going on. But yeah, he got them all back home, and so yeah, there he is.
There he is. Yeah.
And that's his aircraft there. And here somewhere, there he is, there getting his medal. So this aircraft here, Snake Hips. This is a bit of a flagship for the 92nd. This one took a direct hit. An 88mm shell through the bomb bay, and it exploded sort of out the side of the aircraft. Somehow it made it back. The Bosco crew, they managed to get back to the emergency field at Manston. Unfortunately, Gordon Westcott, the ball turret gunner, didn't make it. But the flight engineers and the radar operator were fighting the fire, because it was an oxygen fire. Bombs were lodged in the bomb bay. They were sort of using screwdrivers and everything they could find to get them out.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of the sort of iconic B-17 photos that you see sort of pop up every now and then, isn't it?
Fabulous piece of history, and just one of many stories.
Oh, it's a testament to the strength of the aircraft and and everything. You know how it sort of represents the whole sort of the 92nd, fame's favoured few, and what they went through.
Yeah. Because like I say, we really appreciate what you're doing, obviously keeping history alive.
No problem.
And it's good to talk to you today.
And you, thank you very much.
Okay, Dan,
Cheers,
you.
thank you.
with Gareth now. Quite an interesting little display you have here.
Yeah, so this is a US ground crew display. This would be what we would have had around all the hard stands on airfields around here, like in Bolton, like we are right now. And we're just looking after some tools here, cleaning up some ammo, and getting ready so that all the crews come back from from their missions all ready and for the next one.
Okay, that's fabulous. Thanks for the brief introduction.
Cheers.
There. Yeah, it looks like a busy day today with people.
Yeah, we're having a good day.
Everybody's enjoying themselves, and it's great that you guys are keeping history so much alive.
Oh, we love it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this chap, he was with the 390th. He was an engineering officer. Hanson. That's a B13 jacket. That's an officer's. That's their equivalent to our RAF battle dress.
Okay.
But they have to be posher.
Yeah.
That's the same for the enlisted men.
Yeah.
Now this is a chap called Hunt. That jacket there, the Duchess.
Okay. Yeah.
This is his tunic. And there's a picture of him. That's at Watton. He was with the 25th Bomb Group. Yep. And they flew the weather B-17s and things all out of Watton.
Okay.
But interesting with this, it's always a talking point.
Oh wow, that's original.
Original condom. It's a US military issue.
Wow.
But that's always been in the pocket. I'm assuming it's unused. So. Yeah. But that's his B-14. That's the officers and that's the enlisted men's. But they brought that out as the equivalent to the RAF battle dress.
Okay.
But look at the quality. Yeah, you can see that's an English made. For 84th. I've got to tell you his name now. I've got his card. He'll pilot silver. I'll tell you in a minute. Come in there, Jack. John Keedler. He was the Group photographer for the original with the 384th Bomb Group. You'll see it doesn't have Keep the Show on the Road because the original package didn't have it.
Yeah, that's from Grafton Underwood.
Yes, he's the group photographer. I've got pictures of him, I've got all the pictures of him and that in there. Alex McNair, navigator, and that's his pilot, Bill Fairfield.
Okay.
He died in America in a plane crash during the Korean War as a test pilot.
Yep.
But,
on the Facebook. George told me about it.
there's no plane called Why Sure, but he always had a saying. He said, "Well, what if you've done well today, Alec?" He'd say, "Why Sure."
Okay.
So that's what his saying is.
Yeah. Now we're with Tom Dolby. Afternoon, Tom.
How do you do?
And what can you tell us about this fabulous ambulance
Well,
you got here?
there's a lot of blurb there, so I do have to refer to that sometimes. I
Yep.
bought it in 2009 from a guy who's a mechanic.
Yep.
So although it looks tatty on the outside, mechanically it's very good,
Yep.
very reliable. I did a few jobs because it had been standing when I bought it a long time.
Yep.
I had to do work on the brake rubbers, hoses, etc., to get an MOT.
Yep.
But other than that, I haven't done much. I did the gear. I worked on the overdrive gearbox and I made it look appropriate. But you can see I haven't done the cosmetics. At the side, you'll see new aluminium panels, which I mean to paint. I put those on because the original ones were corroded around the wheel arches, where the original steel had reacted with aluminium, as it does. So I do mean to do a rough paint job on that to make it look appropriate. There were only 3 made in 1952. One disappeared in the 50s. Sorry, one was burned out in the 50s, and the other one disappeared at the end of the 90s when somebody died. So it might be somewhere, or it might have been broken for aluminium for the parts. So it could be unique. Doesn't make it valuable particularly. It's who wants it, basically.
Yeah, indeed.
I've got several cars. They're all interesting. So
Fascinating to look at, aren't they?
Indeed, yeah, that's right. So I won't do any more to it, just keep it on the road because I've got other cars and bikes, as you see from the Solex here, and some Nortons as well. So I've got enough to keep things on the road and legalish, let alone titivate.
Yeah. Obviously, this sort of thing keeps you busy.
Well, it's a hobby. I try not to be obsessed. I might not give that impression, but I do other things in life apart from get greasy fingernails.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, fabulous. Well, thanks for the insight there. We'll have a quick look around the ambulance and thanks for your time.
Do. Cheers.
Okay, we're with Trevor Sharp towards the end of the afternoon. We've had a really good day today. What do you think today, Trevor?
It's been absolutely amazing. Turnout is fantastic. Weather's helped. We've got some wonderful new displays here this year, different to last year. And we can just keep building on it, I think, now.
Yeah, that was my thoughts. I mean, this is ongoing, isn't it? And you've got big plans for next year?
Yes, we're looking to take it to a 2-dayer eventually. That might be next year. And that, hopefully that will then include a little bit of entertainment, a few more vehicles, quite a few more stores, because lots of these museums do their own pop-up mobile museum. So there's many more that we can invite.
Yeah, a lot more opportunities.
A lot more opportunities, yeah.
And the great thing is everybody's looking after the history, which is very important.
Yeah, and I think it's important to mention Rockingham Forest Park.
Yep.
Because Rockingham Forest Park, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a private holiday park. They very kindly allow us to site this museum here and allow us to have visitors. And they've been absolutely fantastic in helping us to put this day on, including supplying us with lots of equipment to make it safe and a safe and enjoyable day. So big shout out to Rockingham Forest Park.
Absolutely. And thanks for your time.
Thank you.